It's a great pleasure to welcome all of you for this wonderful evening session. Today we are going to celebrate the innovation of our students. This is an excellent occasion to recognize the talent that this great university is producing from its vast number of colleges. Now I would like to request Mr. Bharani to give a few words to our students and delegates.
Dr. Mazur, Srikant Sinha, Srinivas Rao, my colleague, Sesha, and some of the professors or lecturers from the colleges, and the winners of the Designathon today, and those who have not won, but they'll be the future winners of many such hackathons that is going to come up, right, in our journey. And also any of the students, ladies and gentlemen, a very, very good evening to all of you. Let me do justice to the organization that I represent, HYSEA. How many of you honestly know HYSEA here? I love your honesty. So today, after you leave, you make a promise to me that you'll just go and understand by looking at our website, which is HYSEA, HYSEA.in, and also it is on the Facebook, Twitter, HYSEA 1991, all right? So I would like to see the number of likes going up today with the people who have not raised their hands, okay? So that's a promise you make, because eventually awareness is the key. So unless otherwise you know and you be aware of the source of knowledge, the source of information, the source of what job creating industry, right? You will not be able to just move forward quickly. Okay, that's just a small thought that I wanted to run it by you. When you think about you want to achieve some goals, right? You keep dreaming about it. You keep dreaming and you'll achieve those goals, and of course you have to act towards that as well. Today, you don't have to really put efforts to dream, because there's so much that has been said about design. I think that word must have definitely got internalized with you today. I'm sure when you go back and sleep tonight, you will definitely dream about design. Okay, so it's a very, very important topic. And today, when we talk about Designathon, we actually at HYSEA we contemplated, right, as to what kind of a hackathon we should just do for the students, right? We did a similar hackathon for the IT employees as well. That got concluded, and thanks to Rajat and his team. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention you guys when I greeted. So again, Rajat. So they also did the same thing for our IT employees. That got concluded, and so when we thought about the students, we really wanted to pick something very unique, right? As the previous speakers pointed out, design is becoming such an important area, right? Anything that you talk about, any streams, right? It's all about design thinking. So it's mechanical engineering or automobile engineering or anything that you talk, right? Any stream, it's all about design thinking in totality. It's just not about, like say in the IT world, you create a web page, think about the design, right? You talk about the user experience of the entire, like say application, where design plays a major role, right from designing your screens, your functionalities, all the way through your architecture, through your end user experience. So I think that's very, very important. Coming back to hackathon, right? Why is it so important today? Let me just give you some small statistics. We're talking about 10 to 12 million people in India coming to the job market every year. 10 to 12 million, all right? How many jobs are being created? There's about 3.5 million. How many engineering students, I'm just talking about only the engineering students now, about 1.5 million are graduating every year, but close to 350,000 MBA graduating every year. Imagine the gap as to how many jobs are available and how many are coming to the job market. Are everybody getting a job? Not really, because the demand is less, but the supply is more. So which means there's huge competition. And I'm not sure you heard about the word called employability. Today, how many students coming out of the engineering colleges are readily employable by the industry? Believe me, it is just about, say, close to 17%, below 20%. So every 100 people who are graduating, engineering graduates, only less than 20 are employment ready. They're all very smart, very knowledgeable, but eventually, are they employable ready? No. So that is the reason why there are certain, steps that somebody has to look at in terms of making themselves employable ready. Hackathon is definitely one huge step, right, where you do some kind of an experiential learning as to how do you ready yourself to be able to, become employable, and you become easily acceptable, and you just become easily adaptable in that new environment, because students, life and a professional's life, huge difference. So there's a huge transition one has to go through from the student life to a professional life. With that said, these are the stepping stones for you to be able to, students particularly, I'm talking about students, right, to be able to create that, employment ready aspects in the students. So a great opportunity with hackathons. And again, Sesha will also talk about it. This culminates to internships. So that is the next step, which is very close to being employed in an organization. So you're kind of very, very close as to getting into project ready, employment ready, which means hackathon leads you to, next step can definitely be the internship. So both HYSEA is kind of, is doing it through this program also. The winners also going to be given the opportunity to take up some internships with some reputed companies. I think the message that I want to give the student community is that whatever you study, right, in your colleges, institutions, it is definitely helping you in terms of acquiring some knowledge. But in terms of acquiring your jobs, it is definitely not sufficient enough. So you'll have to put in some additional efforts to be able to equip yourself, bring in that arm and ammunition in you to be able to become employment ready. Having said that, so just to quote what Albert Einstein said, try not to become a man of success, but become a man of value, right? That's a very important thing. The more the value addition that you create in yourself through these kind of programs, right? The interventions from the industry, which is very, very rare, because not every city or every country in every part of in every part of the world do give that opportunity to you. But in Telangana, like particularly industry organizations like HYSEA, which is very unique again, 28-year-old organization, which is coming forward voluntarily to be able to help the student community. And this is just not the one. We have done a lot of such work, even the job fair that we have done the last year here, and we have done many such things in the last couple of years, right, is one definite example of HYSEA coming forward to help the student community and be able to get the best talent into the job market. But believe me, the future is all going to be not that very easy. We're talking, another example I'll give you. Today we have close to about 4.5 million IT employees, right, in India, 45 lakh. Can you believe that only 20% of them are only digitally skilled? When I talk about digitally skilled, which means the digital technologies, right, that you heard about, artificial intelligence of the world, data analytics of the world, right, blockchain, cyber security. So many new technologies that have come in, AI, all those, that is going to be transforming the world, right? And 65% of the IT jobs today in the next 5 years are going to go through the transition, which means, say some of the jobs that are available now may not be available, meaning new jobs will be created because of the, the transition that we are going through in the industry and technology landscape. So what I am suggesting is the tremendous opportunities for the people who are willing to learn, who are investing their time in learning newer technologies and become employment ready. So please do put in your efforts. Just don't be complacent with whatever you do in the college, but just go beyond that. Look at what the industry needs. There are a lot of programs HYSEA conducts. The reason why I told you just go and like HYSEA, because you'll get updates and you see what are the various programs that we do. Try and just learn from them. Try and just attend them. They're all free. Just spend some time wisely to be able to kind of become more employment ready. And again, my colleague Srinivas Rao talked about some of the programs that we do along with TASK. Special appreciation to TASK, my colleague and friend Srikanth. One of the programs that we started is Cyber Warrior. We're again on the design stage right now, but that is basically to be able to create cyber savvy students and just becoming again employees in the future. So we're going to bring about this cybersecurity knowledge in the people. So there's going to be huge opportunity in the cybersecurity field, believe me. And more than 1 million jobs will be created in cybersecurity the next 2 years, right? Just imagine how much of opportunities are out there. The cost of cybersecurity, I can go on, is about $6 trillion, right? It's going to be $6 trillion by 2021. So that is the opportunity that has, and so the Cyber Warriors program is going to be a very ambitious program that we are going to be embarking on with the task, and we'll reach out to all the colleges. Just be kind of on the lookout and do participate in those programs as well. Again, congratulations to the winner. Thank you very much, JNTU, for the opportunity. And last comment about Sesha. Sir is wearing 2 hats today. One, I think, is a part of JNTU, another one as a part of the Industry Academia Forum of HYSEA. He's the chairperson. So he does multiple hats, and he's one of the very passionate people I've seen. So I think please make use of this opportunity to be able to propagate what we have seen today, right? On Designathon or Hackathon or whatever you heard. Please go talk to your colleagues, friends, your student friends, whatever. I think we should encourage them to participate more and more in such hackathons in the future. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Good luck with you.